Right now, Americans are on the ground in Turkey. That's where families are searching for survivors after that massive earthquake. It's being called the deadliest quake in more than a decade.
And the trouble isn't over yet. At least 125 aftershocks have shaken Turkey and Syria in the past 48 hours.
Thanks for sticking with us tonight at 5:30. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. So here's what we know right now. The number of people killed is approaching 12,000. That earthquake was a 7.8 in magnitude, nearly the highest that can be recorded on the scale from 2 to 8. Rescuers say the first 72 hours are the most critical as potential survivors face injuries, exposure, and lack of access to food and water, which means after tomorrow, hope begins to fade. Here locally, people with ties to Turkey are scrambling to raise money to help.
Yeah, but many are still waiting for news about the fate of family and friends. CNTV's Brittany Bailey is sharing their stories of hope and pain and how you can help tonight. Brittany.
Andrew and Yolanda, for many of us here in America, we hear that nearly 12,000 people have died after that earthquake, and that number sounds unimaginable. But for some right here in our community, those numbers represent real people they knew and loved.
This video from a family member is how an OSU dentistry professor learned devastation had struck her home country of Turkey and Syria.
I'm sure that it's a hell right now between two countries there.
She knows that devastation intimately. She was in Turkey when the 1999 earthquake struck.
So I went through that, I experienced that, and I know how difficult in the middle of the night having that experience with a little kid in my arms as a mother. So I still feel that, and that was déjà vu, basically, happening again, all over again.
Now, though we are miles away from that devastation, local organizations are working to bridge the gap, raising funds and gathering donations.
We try to help each other. This is what U.S. is, what being American is. And I think people are very interested to reach out and help, although there is a big distance physically. We can make it happen, and I'm really grateful that people are interested.
It's not easy to, empathize. I mean, it's really winter time. It's extremely cold, and after 24 hours, you just expect miracles. I mean, it is going to be more difficult to find people alive.
That's why support is so desperately needed right now. Donating money is the easiest way to help, and the Tulip Cafe in Northwest Columbus is preparing for a bake sale to help raise funds. Because once the search for survivors is over, the next challenge begins.
It is going to be more difficult for people who are alive. They are living in dorms, they are living in, hotels temporarily. Hotels opened the doors to those victims. It is not going to be permanent. I mean, people are going to go back to their regular lives, and life is going to be more difficult for most of the people in there.
Now, if you would like to help those affected by the earthquake, you can text the word HELP to 614-460-3345, and we will send a link directly to your phone. Now, that will link you to this story we've just told you, with links to ways to donate, supported by the members of the organizations we spoke to today. Andrew and Yolanda.